Hello and welcome back to Nortricity. Alright, so this week has been a little bit crazy. You can see anybody that actually comes in here and watches some of the videos that the videos have kind of slacked off a little bit. I've been focusing majority of my time with my son and his schoolwork. It's been a little bit rough. We're starting at Common Core math. God, I hate that stuff. And it's like basically I'm back in school again. It's ridiculous sometimes. But all my focus has been going to him and his schoolwork and everything. So, of course, all videos have been slacking off. So, that all being said, one thing that I'm going to probably end up doing is decreasing the amount of shows that I record. Because I was recording like 6 different games at the time. And I think for right now, I'm probably going to decrease that. By the way, I have a whole bunch of these mystery eggs. I thought that would kind of be cool to mess around with to see what I end up getting. Oh, yeah. While I ramble on a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up decreasing some of the shows that I end up doing because, like I said, my main focus goes to him, and if he's having so much problem in school, that takes a majority of my time. Like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, actually Monday through Thursday, when I have him, it's all we're doing is schoolwork. I don't think I need 6, but let's see. Put that in there. I wanted to try something. Pretty sure if I can find a little guy out here. But as far as the series that will end up going on and continuing will be the new Nortricity whenever I finish getting all the mods. Where's that little gecko at? Or chameleon? He's around here somewhere. There he is. I should be able to get him this. There he goes. There's my buddy in the... Stay. Stay. Roberto, stay. You don't have a sit down, do you? No, you don't. Okay. Well, you can follow me around, I guess. So yeah, basically you can tame the chameleons with a slice of watermelon. Can you come in here? I don't think it... Oh, you poured it, you little stinker. Okay. Let's see what else. I've got like a ton of these mystery eggs. We'll see what I can end up getting from it. But Nortricity would probably be one. I might actually stop like 7 days to die. Taking a drink. Hold on. I'm not sure about Ark yet. Sky Saga might stop for a little while, or just baby support creeper. Sucker's fast. Look at that. What did he give me? Speed 2, Strength 2. Well, that's kind of interesting. What else can I get? Another one. Okay, what about another one? Jeez. Is that all I'm going to get? Look at all these support creepers. Man. Now, can I make them sit? Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Gosh, come on, guys. Sit. Ah! Get away! Okay, so I actually thought the mystery egg was going to be a little bit different. I mean, this is kind of cool, but jeez, look at this. Wouldn't it be bad if I summoned a dragon? Ah! Look at it! Get away! Get away! It's too funny, and the gecko's following me. So yeah, I figured I would go ahead and... I don't think I have any more. Oh, really? I can't click it because of all of you guys? Man, they're like bouncing all over the place. Look at this. Hey, come here. Let's see how y'all do down here. Wait. Can you port? Ah, oh. 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 Jeez, you guys. What about over... I can't even click on the book. Okay. Let's go to... Army. Did they port here? Okay, they didn't. Ah! There's one. Okay, I'm gonna kill these guys. Oh, where'd he go? Oh. He must be above ground. So, a lot of the series I figure I'm gonna end up putting on hold for a little while, and they won't come out as much, like the Star Wars, Sky Saga. Probably most of them I'll still keep playing, I just won't record. At least that's the idea at the moment. The main ones I'm going to focus on, there's a new series I ended up buying. Not a new series, new game I ended up buying. Like I didn't have enough games already. But, I heard that, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't even realize that, I'm close to the altar over here. Interesting. But I just bought Mad Max, and I really want to play it because I've always enjoyed Mad Max. And I know that this whole thing is not really completed as far as my little base, but this series will probably be coming to an end really, really soon. Like maybe one more episode. We're going to do a little bit of base tour, kind of. And like just show everything I ended up doing. Like, actually, let me start at the base. Alright. Oh, guys, really? I'm sorry. Oh, poor guys. Are they healing back up? Can I go up here? They're trying to follow me. That's kind of funny. I did not think it'd be like that. Are they taking damage? Oh. Sorry, guys. Y'all taking a little bit of damage, but not enough. Okay. Well, we like you and everything. Oh, wow. They healed back up. Cool. Oh! That was kind of interesting. Get out of the XP. Alright. So you can see I never ended up moving the ritual stone that was making like all the swords and the pickaxe and everything. It just kind of stayed right there. Oops, let me get this XP. Alright, so here's the outside base. I did actually finish that side, but I did not actually finish that side. Kind of didn't like the spikes across the top, but I definitely did like the windows. Nero suggested going ahead and putting 2 windows, and I think it looked really awesome. I'm not sure. That water was something that was there that I just never did fix. The inside base, I like how it ended up turning out. I really like this. I'm going to focus on building. I'm not sure what I'm going to build next time. I didn't finish the back. You can probably see it. I didn't finish this side, as I said. I've already shown all the portals out here. I didn't finish. Well, I did finish this side. The inside. But I didn't finish the other side over here. Yeah, I just kind of hollowed it out. Coming down into the main room, there's a guy that survived. Coming down to the main room, I actually just left my bed there. I didn't end up... Wow, there's a lot of you survived. Die. I just kind of left the bed there. I had originally made a little area downstairs where I was going to put the... I can't remember what it was called. The coffin. But I never did that. It says I got a mob somewhere. The base, I mean the bottom floor right here had the witchery Well, it's a witchery room. I had these originally to go ahead and port me around, and I used them for quite a while. Probably more off camera than anything. This was mainly just to go ahead and charge up my ability that I ended up having. Oh, collect a cache of coal. I do have my familiar. These ender storage work great with the cauldron, but they do not work with the kettle, so that kind of stunk. Going down, because my altar is 3,350, but you can see there's nothing around. If you go down, I had trees and a whole bunch of plants down here. Actually, I had more down here before, like a whole bunch of Spanish moss. The whole walls were surrounded with it, and then there was a lot more plants in here. That's the reason why I had it like up to 1,000, I think. I have it where I can go down into my tunnel system. Well, the basement, I guess you could say. But let's keep going. Alright, so this is where I had the storage. At first, this was like all the, like, when I go in adventure, I come back and I just throw everything in here. This chest is the bees that I never got started on, and this was like a whole bunch of extra rings and amulets that I was using off and on. This had all of the enchanted items that I was turning into books to make the wood, the magical wood for up there. Horse saddles I never used. This is odds and ends stuff. That's most of the stuff on the bottom is what I ended up carrying. These all link to the different page, rooms. The Botania, Thermocraft, stuff that I end up building, food, and in the essence room. Let's go upstairs, finish that first. I kind of stopped making all the Mystcraft books. I love how Mystcraft ends up being where you can make just a wide variety of different rooms. Or not rooms, dimensions. But I stopped making it. This is my portal to the Nether. I never really went to the ice, farmable liquid, bamboo, trees, water world. That's where I ended up making the failed little... See, I made this little area. It was supposed to be all cool and everything. Let's see, can I port down still? No, see, I can't port down. I tried to hollow it out, but it just filled back up with water. It was going to be where I was going to put all my equipment to armor up, and every time I kept on doing it, it just kept on messing up on me. So even though I figured out how to do it later on, I just came back to it. Quartz Desert Village, never really messed around with all those. The Witchery World. Now, I use this a lot. I think I showed it on video a couple of times. And it's probably one of the best, for me at least, for setting up a altar. Because what I ended up doing, I set all the trees and all the plants and everything above. And here's the altar. And the altar is, pretty high. And that ended up being able to allow me to put anything. The only thing is, I kept on running into, like, you can see where I had the outlines and everything, but for some reason, it wouldn't let me put the outlines on one of these blocks, I think it was. And that was kind of discouraging. Other than that, I never really came to this area. Whenever I needed to cast stuff, I came here. Whenever I needed to perform ritual, I came here, and, like, the basement, the summon, the demon, I never did summon the imp, but like the summon the demon and other stuff like that. This was the room I did you got the witherproof walls, which he wouldn't blow through the walls, but he blew up the whole ground sometimes. So there's that. Up. And I put this is how I got around originally. I had this up here and the one down there, and I would port using the staff and before I got flying. Okay. That's this, that's that. The other ones I never went to. Well, I went to every now and then. One of these, I can't remember which one it is. Might be the trees one, is where I was fighting the wither a lot. This is the Thaumcraft room I had set up. With underneath here. Oops. Come on. Get down. I thought I had it balanced, but then, of course, it stopped working. Even with nothing on the pedestals, I still couldn't get this back to working. Doing a little bit of research and everything, it was saying that I needed to go ahead and make sure there's nothing on any pedestals like near it, but I don't have any extra pedestals near it, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. So I just abandoned it basically for right now. The Everfull urn works great with the crucible. And don't really have that much. I did end up making a fulcrum manipulator, but I never did end up making the stuff needed to go ahead and use it. So it was kind of like, I still like that right there. And that's all pretty much in this one. Alright, up here, enchanting room and XP, and then extra armor and stuff in this one. So that's basically all that was in that. And then the roof had nothing. The roof actually had, well, this right here, I could go and like stand on this XP and it would suck it down into those. And there's a, I put a hole right here. Whoops. And the reason why is so whenever it rained, it could fill up this right here from Forestry to fill up my bottles, because I was using the bottles for the Mystcraft. That was my way to get around. Down. Down. Wait. Yeah. Down one more. No. Up one more. Okay. Down here, this is where I was putting the food area. I think I really wanted to get into a food mod. Let me take a drink. Hold on. And I had one in my very first play. Very first Nortricity, but I never got into it, and I think the next one I'm gonna add in a food, because it just, for some reason, it just got boring to me. You know, only eating normal food, I guess. So the next one I'll end up probably adding one in. This is where the where the coffin was supposed to be, and I had all the stuff set up and everything, and then I just never went any further with it. This room was the power generation in order to have the spawner keep on spawning Endermen. And it sucks a lot of power and everything, but it was pretty consistent for a while. Down here, got a whole bunch of different crops growing, because I was trying to get a whole bunch of needles for whenever I was going to the dreamscape and everything. And then down there, that's where my nether portal is. Over here, this is where I was going to put the villagers and everything to do the vampiric stuff, but I just never got around to it. Everybody's already seen all that. I moved my ender pearls, because normally they were right here. I moved them into here with less, because I had just so many ender pearls. This is just, it was constantly creating cobblestone just so I could go ahead and design stuff how I wanted it. Coming downstairs, the forge I ended up just trying to have all the ores in here in one generalized location. This was the area that I came and I made everything as far as weapons, armors, tools, and I just wanted all this stuff to be in one location, as well as coming over here and being able to access anything I needed to. This is a few parts from Tinkers, just in case I needed it. I only ended up using this soul binder once. I made it and only used it once. Most of this stuff I didn't really use. The painting machine I never used. Alloy smelter I used a lot, and then Sagmail I used a lot. Slice and splice, slice and splice. I probably used maybe twice. But I like this little setup where, you know, crafting tables everywhere, and then like I could go. Wait, what is in this? Yeah, okay, gold. I had it set up to, you know, it pours, and then when it gets full, it automatically sucks it into the compactor, the compact drawers or whatever. Don't make me a liar. There you go. And that's using the pipes from EnderIO, and I'm still debating on if I should even add in EnderIO. This is my altar, which I never went higher than, I think it's 4. 4, I think, is the highest I ended up going. Yeah. Which next time I'm planning on trying to make it the highest tier one. But I liked how the design ended up coming up, and I like how the hellish brick works. I mean, to me, it just fits perfectly with the blood magic. And down this room is where I had all the my one magic spell, and then my other. And that's the one I think that shot the blast that gave slowness. My original plan when I was making this is I was going to have like a whole bunch of orbs and have a whole bunch of different abilities, but I kind of got out of it after a while because it was like, oh, well, just too far. I don't really need that. I took off all the little items that sucked in all the what are they called? It's from random things, but anyways, it was sucking out all the items and put them into my store system. I took all that out, and just all the stuff just despawns. There was no sense in me having all that crap anymore, and I wasn't sure really what exploded to destroy that side over there. Go back upstairs. This led to my spawner. This little thing right here. That's what I was talking about. The advanced item collector from random things. Had it where I could turn out a light, ran redstone all the way around. Here's the armor that I was using whenever I fought. And that was probably the last time I fought right there. Had all that stuff. Never did charge up all of that all the way. And then I had my 2 swords that I would use for when I was collecting. Let's see, what else? Now, how did I get over? I always pour it. I'm trying to remember how I got over there. I think it's this way. Down one? Yeah, okay. So, this is the workshop. This is just where I put all of my building materials and everything, which I kind of like to keep that separate. I've done that in pretty much every series. This was making me more flax, giving me more flax seeds and stuff. Which I didn't use this flax too much, it just used to make wool. And this was a room that I was going to make something else and another plant, but I never did end up making it. Still got these 2 guys putting guard. Most of the armor, I think all the armor in here is what I've ended up building, except for the Lord of the Rings armor. And I'll show that. But I went ahead and made this room. I thought it'd be really cool. As you can see, I didn't fully finish it. But I put a second tier. I thought that was awesome. A lot of the armors I had. I love how the design. I love it when they make a design different. Like that. Even that right there. That's the Ender armor. I think this is the flesh armor. That's just a tanned, no, it's a dyed leather armor. Which one is this one? I don't even remember that one. Oh yeah, obsidian armor, that's right. And the wood armor. I love these stands, how you can put the swords on them and everything. And then I made an extra set of the Botania armor. I think that's ruby, that's web, that's blaze rod. Which, look at the hands. The hands look like they're on fire. This one, yeah, jade, that's right. I stayed in there long enough to get enough jade to make jade armor and the jade sword, and then pretty much left. I really like how the design is on that armor. This right here is, if I had the ore, if I ended up acquiring ore, I went ahead and spawned in some extra just so I can make the armor to display it. And that happened probably like a day ago. But, I mean, look at that. That armor up there looks good. And this is not all the armor. That's like 27, I think. 27 pieces of armor. I think I got like 23. Maybe. And this is from, of course, that's the Nightly Helm from Twilight Forest. Here's an Erebus armor. Yeah, so this right here made the armory. I thought it looked really cool and had everything displayed in the way I wanted it. I kept trying to put like lights underneath these and it kept on messing up, so I stopped. It's like, yeah. Coming out this way, I had plans to do a whole bunch of different rooms on the left and right, and I never actually went ahead and did it. It just, everything kept on taking a side note lately. Here's the sheep room with a ton of wool. Got the shears from the adjustable chest. That makes it almost a little bit too easy, but I had a love potion in here. I could just sit there and maybe we'll just make more. And then they get sheared. And I had a ton of wool. Wool was never a problem. Here's another adjustable chest that's making more cobblestone. And here's the room that I always ported to. I didn't end up going further with it. You got the Essentia room right here, which stuff would pump down into this chest that I could go ahead and burn for Essentia. And here's my war room, where I had planned on having a whole bunch of different suits of armor, and it just kind of, I always kept the same suit of armor on. I never switched out this series. I don't know why. Didn't really get into the staffs and stuff. Staffs and scepters. Swords, I got a few. I kept on making an ender for the longest. This is throwing weapons and shooting armor. Or no, this is the salamander eyes I made for the nether, and then I ended up not using them. Porting. Crafting abilities. Light. Got a ton of pickaxes. The precious pickaxe. Which I ended up getting quite a bit of those, surprisingly. Shovels, no hammers in here because they all got erased. Ender, and then a ton of those little things, which they just summon a skull that does 1 damage, and once it does the 1 damage, it goes ahead and dies. But some of them that are summoned have like a property of different like effects and stuff. Nothing up here. Just kind of messed around, moving the stuff, you know, trying to like expand out a little bit. That was the same way over there. I just never went anywhere else with it. And then here's the alchemy room, which I made a few. I didn't ever make any blood magic alchemy, I don't think. Made a ton of those. I got some witchery potions in there. I can't remember why I put that chest there. I've got a few Botania potions left. And then I've got just regular potions. And that's pretty much, in a nutshell, my whole base. I mean, it got to where I was just not really expanding and not fixing anything else up. I was just kind of just going out and just exploring and stuff like that. And that's all I really ended up doing. This base got, once I ended up taking out that one mod pack and I had to redo the base, that took a long time. And then I've redone some of the rooms from like how they originally looked. So, anyways, I really liked it. I really liked how it took that, how it turned out. I said I was gonna make a black castle. It's nothing special or fancy design, but it's something I really liked. So, but anyways, so the next episode or two. Wow, I got 64 fire charges. The next episode or two, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do. But, support Creeper Vita. Camouflage die, cool. Why'd I put that in there? I got a couple ideas, but it's not going to be... I originally wanted to go to episode 50 and that 50 be my last one, but it's probably not going to end up working out that way. Like I said, I got a couple more things I want to do, but I kind of do not want to go ahead and try to fight like one of the bosses because I want to save that. Because I am still playing the game, so I am, you know, still want some stuff, you know... What's the word I'm looking for? Surprising for the next series. But anyways, that pretty much covers everything on my base. I know, kind of small. I think this is cool. I like this. The zombie horse. Of course, I like, after making the zombie horse, I remembered the Mo Creatures mod where you actually make the zombie horse and then the flesh rots off and it turns into a skeleton horse. I like that a lot better. But this is kind of cool. Because you can still ride them. And see, I never really had a use for a horse. And I'm like, don't like that. Wait, get off. Get up. And see, he's wearing armor still. But anyways, I'm CookieChickenCore. And until next time, I shall catch you there. Wow, he's kind of fast. Anyways, later.